Wonder Comics today, and I don't have a Doctor Who.
What?
I have Super Gunners Funnies. I like these because they're funny, but like in a different way. Like it's hard to explain, but I really like them. This one I liked. You should get it because, yeah, it's awesome. Why wouldn't you get it? It's me who's recommending it. Like, come on, guys. Get it! Ah! Yay. Okay.
And now, hey, it's me! Guess what? That's right, the cute one's back. We're slowly getting people back in health. We're getting them back from being away. She was away.
I was sickly.
She was learning how to do military stuff.
Not the snare drum, though.
No, not snare drums. But enough about that. As you know, it's Wednesday night. And yes, I'm sorry there was no Tuesday night sneak peek. We went, we filmed it, or so we thought. But for some unknown reason, our camera decided to go from movie camera to snapshot camera. So we have 4 pictures of certain parts of people that you really can't publish. But forget about that. We're back. We're filming. It's Wednesday. So up with the Marvels first. Indestructible Hulk. Kind of indestructibly boring. It was just this time travel story's not working. Okay, we're going to do the next 3 in one shot. You have, Avengers. Avengers Assemble. Okay, Thunderbolts. Okay, Thunderbolts is an Infinity crossover. Very cartoony this issue. Totally let down. Not a good issue. As for these two, okay, 2 different books, same story. That's right. It's the same story. Slight different take on it, different artists, but it's actually the same story. So Marvel's cover of the week, Nova.
Ooh.
Yeah, cartoony, but you know, at least it was. You expect this one to be cartoony. So that's it for that. Shall we go to DC? All right, the TV spinoff, Arrow. I would say cover of the week, but it's too much of a photo, so it's not really an art piece. But it's actually, well, I hate to say it, this is the better Green Arrow series. Mike Grell art, Green Arrow, or Arrow, better than the Green Arrow series. All right, Batwoman. Bat let down this issue. All right, Justice League Dark, the Trinity War, Part 5. Okay, not to sound mean, what's with DC? I mean, I honestly felt like I was reading, look, it's like a Bible story for people who read comic books. It's really a boring, big crossover event. It's really not the hype that they planned. For example, Pandora. Not worth the hype. Okay, vibe. Oh, I'm not getting a good vibe from this comic book. It's just, it feels like I'm reading a Wildstorm comic book. In other words, it doesn't seem like a proper DC title. Okay, Batman Nightwing, Second Chances. Here's a Batman comic book they could have not bothered with. It's like a what-if story. Spoiler, it's a virtual story. Okay, Wonder Woman. Once again, if this was its own independent title, that had nothing to do with the rest of this universe, it might not be bad. But when you take this story and try to put it into the regular universe, it doesn't make any sense. Green Lantern New Guardians. It was okay. Alright. The Death of Legion of Superheroes. Okay. Here's a spoiler warning, okay? There's 2 things in here that are spoilers. And I'm going to tell you, because I'm in the mood to give you a spoiler. It's been a while. Okay. Well, this is not too much of a spoiler. It's the last issue of Legion. We all kind of know that. But there is a spoiler in here in the epilogues. Okay. Look, it's Bouncing Boy and Duo Damsel. Now, they make a comment here that there's... and I wonder what is like another universe where things went differently. Where things were different. And they also make a comment about that in a universe where Superman wasn't brought down by Steppenwolf. In other words, even DC saying, you know what, this new 52 has nothing to do with anything in the past. which is rather ironic because, you know, DC 75 years this year, and this new universe really has nothing to do with anything else from before. That's proof right there. They're saying, yeah, that's like the guy who wrote Legion was going, yeah, we screwed up with the New 52. Let's put a little backdoor thing. It's a different universe completely. Alright, Supergirl. Let down. Superman Unchained. Oh, look at the big fancy cover. And, you know, I could do a really big spoiler in this one, but there's no point. If you read it, you're going to get it. In other words, DC, you know, the company that I seem to buy the most books of is laying me the most down. Once again, look, it's 75 years. They're so proud of 75 years, but they do this stuff instead. Okay, Red Hood and the Outlaws. Oh, so bad. Birds of Prey. On a good note, something that was enjoyable, readable from DC tonight. Here's a reminder. This is why I have no sponsors, because I'm honest. I'm telling you what I think of these books. But this is a good read. Artwork's kind of crappy, but Batman Beyond Universe. Fun read. This was actually a fun read. I enjoyed reading this thing. Okay, a so-so read, but it is DC's best cover of the week. Animal Man. Okay, from Vertigo, you got The Fables. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And for those of you from 100 Bullets, look, it's Brother Lono. Violent book. It was fun to read. Beautiful book as ever. One of the things you should pick up the Vertigo free thing. See, Vertigo, I hate to say, is going to save DC. Because their stuff is actually stuff that still is good, well written, and I want to read. The rest of DC stuff is just going downhill so fast. Okay, Alternates. X-O Man of War. Disappointing. Big time. Cool cover. Bloodshot. But Valiant, they started off so good, they're just starting to do this now. Just not doing it. Lone Ranger. Good issue, this one. Fun read. Not to some, you know, I know it's one of Lowry's reads, but he hasn't been around for a while. Judge Dredd. Okay, this is one of the ones I bought, and I'm like going, why the hell did I buy this? It's a #1. I know, a force of habit. The cover artwork was crap. I mean, this is the worst cover of the week. Okay, but when I looked at it, I flipped through it. Oh, okay, it's black and white. Kind of reminds me of some of the old, you know, 70s type stuff. Then I read it. Here's the lesson, folks. Sometimes you can judge a book by its cover. I will never buy #2 of this series. Oh, it was so bad. But #2 of a series I did buy way back when, and it's been a while since it came out. Issue #1 was out a while ago. Chin Music. One of Leroy's books. Fun book. Leroy, when he gets in later tonight, will probably read it, but it was a fun read. And yes, Leroy will be back soon, okay? This was a fun read, okay? Pretty much my alternate cover of the week. It just really, wow, cool. It's always a good series. Mice Templars. Enough said. Okay, one of Allison's books, but like I said, she's concussed. Can't really read the books lately, so I've been reading them for her. Lobster Johnson. Fun read. Beautiful cover. Okay story. Conan. So it leaves me with one comic book list this week. It's the all-around cover of the week because you can put it against the wall, walk away, and go, oh, look at that, that's kind of cool. It's one that Mad Montreal Girl's been reading, but she's going to have to reread the whole series. With her concussion, she can't remember the series that she liked. So I read it for her. But this is the cover of the week, all around. Dream Thief. It's a cool cover. It just is cool. So that's it. Q1's back. I'm here. We are working on a documentary about Lowry, the rise and fall. So stay tuned. It'll be hopefully done soon. We got some footage done already. It's basically going to tell you guys what's going on with Lowry, sort of his origin to sort of where he is now. That's kind of why the other boys aren't around, because, you know, Leroy and everyone else was kind of helping get this movie done. So, you know what? I would say come back next week, but no, come back late tomorrow or early Friday, because we're going to see a movie tomorrow night, a sneak peek, an advanced screening of You're Next. I can say on a personal note that we kind of have a bit of an insight into the movie, because Allison is actually friends with the guy who wrote it. She's one of her writer buddies, so might be a little bit biased in our review. Then again, we might not. So to check back for that. I know the rest of the guys from RX want to go see the At World's End, but they'll probably do a review, but they'll probably just type it, say it was a good movie or not. So that's it. We'll see you guys soon for the cute one. Yay, on camera. And of course, the Insane World of Toys. And like I said, I'll be putting a list up of these stuff too, because I want to sell these guys so that I can get money to buy the new toys. I know, it's a vicious circle. It's sad. But then again, so am I, because I'm doing this every Wednesday night instead of having fun. We'll see you soon. Bye.